So, don't, like, I made 2 videos about explaining people really can't die, even though people really can die. It's called boundaries, you know. That's why, we're not supposed to go to the spirit land, but it is what it is, people don't, I don't know. I think it's like people just don't have the energy to get out and socialize in real life, so they just rather, lay on the couch or in their lazy boy or in their sleep and socialize that way, which means somebody else is just forcing them to move their body. And they're in the spirit mind. I don't know. I nothing ever made sense. I might start going back out and hopefully just cross our fingers that people will come and talk to me again, because I was doing pretty good, because I feel like I'm not the only one who can relate to like, we only have a limited amount of time in our bodies, while we're awake in this reality. And so we should embrace it. We shouldn't wait until we go to sleep to have those conversations. We should have the conversations in our body, and while we are still alive, I am pro social gatherings. I've always been pro social gatherings, even though I like my own time. Also, I think everybody likes private time, away from such people and stuff like that, or even being by yourself is good. It's really mentally healthy, I've always been the one, that has been an advocate on go travel by yourself, but then other people will take advantage of it. So, we're back doing that hopping thing about, go travel by yourself, but then maybe kind of lie about it, because then other people might just, because they see you like, oh, she's really alone. Well, let's make everybody think she's a loser or something, And I'm just like, it's good to be by yourself once in a while. But then you have those people that makes it really, like, they wrap a spider web around you that makes it nearly impossible for you to go and find friends and people who care about you, just because they can suck you up into, oh, she was really alone that one time, and so, but, so, either way, I, jumped on, totally off subject, but yes, more skills in this, stop being a bully, and the Catholic Church is really just needs to stop being so messed up in their heads. And apparently my spirit self really did go and find a job, which is incredible. I don't have to worry about if I get killed in the next couple of years. At least I know my spirit body, I will have a job in the spirit reality, and it's like a real job, the Fargaviti did stop and tell me to get off the grass and go and do something with life. But I'm just like, the noises with my spirit self gets so intense of people telling me that I'm a loser. So at least I know once I die, my life won't change too much, except I have really bad internal energy people, that looks after me, but change the internal voices, I guess. It's not as easy as it sounds like, but it is, whatever, because once you pass away, life keeps going. People don't really understand what karma means in all directions. But that was something that I wanted to jump on. But I'm getting ready to go to eat. I just woke up, so we should have scheduled it later to go out. But it is whatever. So I'm gonna let my hair dry. I did shower. I always shower. I guess if we have those people who criticize me that way too. I'm sorry that I was born ugly. But oh, yesterday I was like sitting in the break room at Mopping Windows, and I overheard somebody talking about the union, and I wasn't sure because he was on the phone, so I wasn't sure if they were talking about like they're like the other person's union, or if he was confused and thought Mopping Windows had a union, because Mopping Windows does not have a union. They do not have a union, and but last night, you know, before I fell asleep, I had like the union energy, and it was just like I was kind of curious what they were gonna do, but it was just a group of people trying to single somebody out to get them fired. I don't know why, because that's not the point of having a union. A union is supposed to keep people safe from losing their job, you know. And so I was confused by that, because it's kind of, you know, there's no point of having a union. And so I'm pretty sure Mom and Windows will get sued soon if people start teaming up like we have a union at Mom and Windows, because we don't. We really don't. So yeah. Toodles and have a fantastic Friday.